Hello, and welcome back, guys. Today we will dive into the season finale of Sacred Love, which is set to air on November 29th, 2025. So let's get straight into this emotional roller coaster of emotions. The episode starts with Ramber questioning Adrija about the delivery man, asking her point blank if she knows him. Adrija feigns innocence and denies knowing anything. But the delivery guy blurts out that it was Adrija who collected the lab report from him. She quickly turns the tables and accuses Ramber of trapping her for no reason. That's when Ramber drops the bomb. He shows everyone Adrija's signature from the lab records and asks her to confirm it. Adrija flatly denies again, stubbornly pinning the blame on Ramber. But Ramber tells the family he already verified the signature from the office records. There's no doubt it's hers. After sending the delivery man away, Ramber chuckles at Adrija's predictable lies. He then turns to the family and shares something even more shocking. He had already spoken to the doctor and got a fresh report using the same sample. He hands the report to Adrija and asks her to read it aloud. As her eyes move down the page, her face falls. The report confirms that the spiked substance in the juice is lethal. Megala is devastated and breaks down crying, while the rest of the family stands frozen in disbelief. Ramber reveals that before the original lab report ever reached their home, he had already received a copy by email. He kept it quiet, waiting for the right moment to expose Adrija. Still refusing to accept the truth, Adrija keeps blaming him. But then Ramber brings in a man she had paid to pose as the delivery guy. The man confesses everything and quietly walks away, leaving the room heavy with silence. Megala and her parents crumble emotionally, while others stare in shock. Megala finally confronts Adrija, her voice filled with hurt. Adrija has nothing to say. Zoravar and Meher are stunned, unable to process how cruel Adrija could be. Ramber reminds her of their earlier deal and picks up his phone to call the police. Just then, Megala stops him. She tells everyone Adrija doesn't need jail. She needs psychiatric help. She begs her parents to get Adrija the treatment she needs. Her parents are left teary-eyed. Adrija, barely holding herself together, pleads with Megala to believe that she never meant to kill her. But Megala, emotionally shattered, says she can't trust her anymore. She tells Adrija that she's lost the love and care of this family. And in that moment, Adrija breaks down completely. The episode continues to the rhythmic beating of a drum echoing through the Bajwa household. Purim is the man behind the sound, his face beaming with pride as he joyfully announces Megala's arrival. Each strike of the drum is filled with excitement and pride, and the echo fills every corner of the room. At the doorway, Megala steps in, not just as the young woman the family knows, but as a newly honored hero, the shining bravery medal around her neck catching the light. The moment feels almost surreal to her. She takes a hesitant step forward, her eyes darting between the smiling faces, wondering what this is all about. Harman, clearly caught up in the spirit of the moment, can't resist joining Purim. He picks up another drum and adds his own beat, creating a lively rhythm that instantly transforms the space into a scene of celebration. Megala stops in her tracks, eyebrows lifting in confusion and surprise. "What's going on here?" she finally asks, half smiling, half bewildered. Before she can get another word out, Simran steps forward with a mischievous smile. "It's all for you, Megala. This was our little plan to surprise you and celebrate your bravery," she reveals. The realization dawns on Megala, and her lips curve into a modest smile. She's touched, though she tries to hide it. From the side, Shabnam appears, almost as if she's been waiting for this exact moment. "Congratulations, Megala," she says warmly. Megala's surprise grows even more. "You? How?" She begins, but Shabnam cuts in, her eyes twinkling. "Oh, Arjun told me about the felicitation ceremony. There was no way I was going to miss this." That mention of Arjun instantly draws Meher's attention. She shoots him a quick, playful side-eye, the kind that says, "So, you've been talking about this, huh?" Harman notices too and seizes the chance to tease. "Arjun, you've been keeping secrets from us," he says, smirking. Shabnam steps in like a loyal shield. "Don't tease him. He's just shy, that's all." Ramber, never one to miss a good opportunity for fun, raises an eyebrow. "Oh, so now you're defending your fiancé?" he says, drawing out the word fiancé with a teasing lilt. Shabnam tilts her head proudly and smiles, clearly pleased to have taken Arjun when the family's attention turns to Zoravar. "So, tell us, who was there at the ceremony?" someone asks. Zoravar straightens up, ready to share. "It was a grand event. Politicians, VIPs, community leaders, all gathered to witness Megala's moment. The applause when her name was called, it was something else." His tone carries a mixture of pride and awe. Meher adds softly, and Zoravar got a little emotional watching her receive the medal. Zoravar doesn't deny it, just give a small nod with a faint smile. Across the room, Kamla and Bolvir beam, their faces glowing with pride. It's clear that for them, this moment is more than just an award ceremony. It's proof of Megala's courage and the family's shared strength. Then Amarjeet calls Megala over, her expression filled with a warm nostalgia. "You know," she begins, "this reminds me of when my own aunt was honored during the freedom movement. Back then, the pride we felt as a family, it was indescribable." Her eyes grow distant, remembering the past. Then, her voice shifts, carrying a heavier tone. "But our family, like so many others, has always been ruled by the men. The women, my daughter-in-law, were often pushed aside, their talents overlooked." Her words make the room fall into a reflective silence. "That's why," she continues, "I'm so grateful to Bolvir, Harman, and Rambur. They've supported their wives, encouraged them, and stood by them. They're breaking a pattern that's been in place for generations." She turns to the women. "And to all the women here, I say this: chase your dreams. Don't hold back because of tradition or fear. The world will make room for your voice if you demand it." Everyone exchanges glances, surprised not only by the boldness of her words, but by the deep sincerity in them. Meher, curious, asks gently, "Amarjeet ji, what made you say this today?" Amarjeet smiles faintly. "A video I saw online. It said that women are often their own worst enemies. I realized I don't want to be that person. I don't want to hold my daughters-in-law back. I want to see them fly." In an uncharacteristic gesture of warmth, Amarjeet steps forward and embraces all her daughters-in-law. It's a rare sight, the kind of moment that stays in the heart long after it's over. Just then, Guruji, Anurag, steps in, his voice full of praise for Megala. "What you've done is remarkable," he says, his tone reverent. Before the applause dies down, Zoravar grabs a microphone, grinning. "And now, a little something from Meher," he announces, before breaking into a song. His voice fills the room, and Meher, laughing, lets herself be pulled into a slow, playful dance. Before long, other family members join in, turning it into an impromptu group performance. The music is still playing when Siddharth makes his entrance. "Wow," he says, clearly impressed. "The Bajwas really are multi-talented." He walks straight to Megala, offering his congratulations. But he doesn't stop there. "In fact, I have an idea. Megala, I want to launch an album featuring you." The words land like a spark in the room. Everyone reacts at once. "Yes, do it. You have to say yes." The family rallies behind her, their voices a mix of encouragement and excitement. Megala, overwhelmed but smiling, finally nods. "All right, yes." "Perfect," Siddharth says with satisfaction. "We'll start rehearsals tomorrow." With that, he takes his leave, leaving behind a wave of anticipation for what's to come. The episode ends with a moment that perfectly captures the family's spirit. Everyone gathered together for a big, joyful photograph. Laughter, chatter, and flashes from the camera fill the air. Megala stands at the center, medal shining, surrounded by love, support, and pride. The show closes on this high note, leaving viewers with a warm, lingering feeling of togetherness, hope, and new beginnings. That's it for this finale. If you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button